Picture this. You wake up in a small, dim room. No money in your pocket. No job waiting for you. No one believing in you. Just four walls, an empty stomach, and a dream so loud it refuses to let you sleep. Most people would give up before they even begin. But he didn't. And that single choice to keep going when the world said stop changed everything. He was broke. Completely broke. Some nights, he had nothing but water to fill his stomach. His clothes were old, his shoes torn, and his friends. They laughed at him. Family whispered behind his back, saying, he'll never make it. But he had something no one else could see, an unstoppable hunger. When the lights went out, when everyone else rested, he stayed awake, learning, reading free articles, watching tutorials on a borrowed phone, scribbling plans on torn scraps of paper. He wasn't rich in money, but he was rich in vision. And vision was enough to keep him alive. One day, he realized something powerful. Success doesn't start with money. It starts with action, with what you already have. He had a cheap phone, internet access, and a brain that refused to quit. He began small, offering his skills for free, volunteering to prove himself, creating value that cost nothing but time. Most people said, why waste your energy if you're not being paid? But he knew, one day, that free work would become priceless. And slowly it did. The same people who ignored him began to notice. His name started spreading, not because of money, not because of luck, but because of relentless consistency. Then came the moment, the breakthrough he had been waiting for. One piece of content went viral. One small trade multiplied. One client turned into 5. He stayed up all night watching the numbers climb. From 10 views to 100, from 100 to 1,000, from $1 to 10, then 50, then more. His cracked phone screen lit up with notifications, messages, opportunities, people asking for his help. The same young man who once couldn't afford food was now proving that success doesn't wait for the rich. It rewards the relentless. Every coin he earned, he reinvested. No fancy clothes, no flashy lifestyle. Every naira, every dollar went back into growth. That's how zero became something. That's how nothing turned into more than enough. His story isn't about luck. It's about lessons. 3 lessons that can change anyone's life. Lesson 1. Use what's free. Knowledge is everywhere on YouTube, in free ebooks, in communities online. Excuses die where free knowledge exists. Lesson 2. Start with what you have. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting for capital. If you have a phone, you have a tool. If you have time, you have currency. If you have passion, you already have the fuel. Lesson 3. Be consistent. Talent is nothing without discipline. Success is not built in days, it's built daily. The man who keeps going, even when tired, even when unseen, will eventually outrun the man who had every advantage but gave up. Years passed, but his mindset never changed. He went from a single room with no food, to an office with a team, from empty pockets, to financial freedom, from being doubted, to being studied, admired, and followed. And when people ask him today, how did you do it without money? He smiles, because the truth is, money was never the first step. The first step was courage. The courage to begin. The courage to keep going when nothing worked. The courage to believe when no one else did. And now, I'll tell you what he tells everyone. If he could do it from zero, so can you. Stop waiting. Stop doubting. Start with what you have, right here, right now. Because your story, the story the world will one day talk about, begins today. Subscribe to this channel, and let's build your journey from zero budget to unstoppable success.